Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. As you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be a review video on the Milani Baked Blushes. So I have all the colors I own right here. We're going to be talking about formula, swatching these colors and everything like that. You guys know how I love to do like specific reviews here on my channel where I pick an item, pick up all the shades, really try it out, and then share all my thoughts with you guys, give you swatches and all that information. I have these 8 shades that they've had out for a while. I know these have received some hype on YouTube and stuff, especially a few of the shades in particular, and for good reasons too. They are very, very nice blush formula. If you're looking for a great affordable blush that really performs like a high-end product, I would highly recommend these ones right here. So that's why I really wanted to talk to you guys about them. So let's just get into these shades real quick and then I'll talk about the general formula. So I'm gonna go in some type of order just by their numbers. So the first one I have right here is Dolce Pink number 1. This is what this one looks like right here. I'll just open it up for you. There we go. So as you can see, it's a pink blush, but it has a nice like gold sheen to it. Let me just swatch it for you guys. So there's the color. As you can see, it does have that gold kind of sheen to it, as you can see in the pan as well. This one looks very, very beautiful on the skin, especially if you like blushes with a bit of glow. You really like that full-on glow look. This will be perfect because it's kind of like a nice blush and blush topper in one. I love that gold sheen in there. It really just makes your makeup look very, very bright and beautiful. And the formula on this one in particular is a little more gritty than some of the rest, and I feel like that's just because of the glitter in there. But honestly, the glitter on the skin doesn't look like chunky or weird. It actually applies to the skin very, very nicely. So yeah, that is the first color right there, Dolce Pink. Next up, we have O2 Rose de Oro. This is what this one looks like right here. This one is definitely more on the warm tone side. You can see those orange brown shades in there, but again, it has those gold flecks, so that really nice sheen to it. Give it a quick swatch. There it is right there. I like that these blushes are pigmented, but not too pigmented, so that when you apply them, they're not too hard to work with. So there is the color. You can kind of see that gold sheen in there. It's honestly very pretty. I really like this blush when I'm doing a very warm look, no cool tones. This one is very nice. I really like this blush in the summer because in the summer I love that like bronze goddess type look, like that glow from within, and this really does it for me. I especially like this blush on when I have a tan because I think it looks a little better. So if you have like medium to deep skin tones, I think this blush would look absolutely stunning on you, especially with the gold in there. It will really look good. Or anyone with like an olive skin tone, I think this would like look so good on you. But very pretty blush. I love that sheen in there again, so really nice. Next, I have one of my true favorites from the whole collection. I'd say this is probably one of my most used, and that is Berry Amore 03. So here is this one. It's very nice as well. So this one is more of a berry tone. As you can see, it's a little more on the mauve side, but again, it has those gold reflex in there, so it gives you that really beautiful sheen on the skin. I'm actually going to go ahead and apply a bit of this one so you guys can kind of see the color, because I love how berry tones, again, as I said at the beginning of this video, I've been loving berry tone blushes lately, and I've been using this one quite a bit. So just apply a little. You can see how it gives just a really nice sheen. Like, it looks very healthy on the skin. It applies really nicely, and these blushes blend out great. Let me just swatch this color for you. This one is not as shimmery as the others that I previously showed you, but it has that nice smooth texture to it. Has that beautiful sheen in there. It's not so much glitter, it's more of a sheen, but I think it's really pretty. Alright, next we have probably the most talked about blush, drugstore blush at least, here in the community. I hear people talking about this blush all the time, and I don't know like if people talk about it as much like lately since there's so many new products coming out, but back when I started watching YouTube and back when I started making YouTube videos, this was all the rage, and that is the Milani Baked Blush in the shade 05 Luminoso. You guys have probably heard of it. This is what this looks like right here. And this is the perfect, like if you're looking for a nice peachy blush, this is the perfect one right here. Look at it right there. It has no glitter. It's just a pure sheen, and I've used this blush so much. I'm kind of surprised I haven't hit pan on it, but it's so gorgeous on the skin, especially in the summertime. This is definitely one of my most used. When I want that more peachy look, this is what I go for, and it's absolutely stunning on the skin. I would say this is hands down one of the best blushes I've ever used, high-end or drugstore, like one of the best. Let me show you. So this one is lighter, so if you have a deeper skin tone, I'm not sure how this one will show up, but I do have some darker options coming up. So this is what this looks like right here. If you're looking for that peachy glow, this is perfect. In the summer, this just makes your skin look so healthy and radiant, and it looks so beautiful on the skin. I highly recommend this to anyone looking for a beautiful peachy blush. And the great thing about this one right here is it's not powdery, you know what I mean? Like some blushes, you dip into them and it's just like poof, like powder, and then you put it on the skin and it just looks dull. These are not the case. You apply them and they look instantly like smooth, and they blend really nicely, and I really love that about the formula. So that's this one right here. Hands down favorite shade out of all of these. It's so good, and I love this thing so much. Alright, next we have shade 06, Bellisimo Bronze. This is perfect if you want that peachy look, but you want something a little deeper. This I feel like a lot of you will really like. So this is it right here. And here is the color. As you can see, it's a lot deeper, a little more rich in shade. It has those brown orange tones in there, so I think it's a very interesting color. And again, you have those gold flecks, so it looks really pretty on the skin. Just do a quick swatch here. Yeah, you can see this one's very rich, but again, as I'm swatching these, they're all so smooth. They're not patchy at all. They have that nice sheen to them, go on the skin nicely, blend out. Like, there's nothing more I can say. It's just more about showing you guys the different shades. I feel like this would look so good if you have a bit of a deeper skin tone, you know, with like a nice bronze eye look. Ooh, that would look just so amazing. So I love this color right here. I think it's very interesting. You don't see this color a lot at the drugstore, so I really like that. The next three colors I have to show you, if you're into color and if you like bright blushes, you'll love these. So the first one is the shade 08 Corallina. This is what this looks like right here. Ooh, so pretty. So if you feel like Luminoso may be like too subtle for you and you want something that has a bit of more of a pop, this will be perfect for you. So this is what this looks like right here. You have a bright coral shade, again with those flecks of gold shimmer in there to really add to your look. Very pretty. This one is definitely more glittery rather than a sheen, but again, it just looks really pretty on the cheeks. And if you really like coral pops of color, this will be perfect, especially in the summer. Ooh, that will look so good with like a nice tan or something. I think this is so pretty, and I feel like a lot of you will be interested in this because you don't see, again, these type of colors that often at the drugstore. Alright guys, the next shade right here is also one of my favorite blushes just because it's so unique, and I actually end up using it quite a bit when like initially you look in the pan, you're like, ooh, I would never use that, but it's actually, you can make it work. So that is number 10, Delizioso Pink. This is what this looks like right here. I know it's a very bright and very cool tone, you know, it's like a very true like blue pink almost. But that's right here. This one is a matte blush, so this is the first matte blush out of the ones I have to show you, but I will show you the color. Has a very smooth formula to it. I'd say for a matte blush, it's very smooth, and you can see it's pretty pigmented. When I use this, I do use quite a light hand with it, and it looks very pretty on the skin. I love using this when I have a cool tone eye look, or I'm not doing so much with like the eyes and the lips and I want something more on the skin. This is actually really nice. I think it's a very unique blush. I also end up using this on my eyes to blend out like crease shades or something. It's very unique. The formula is so incredibly smooth. You know, I've tried matte blushes that are so chalky, and this one is like a velvet smooth almost. So very nice formula on it. Highly recommend this one if you're looking for this type of color. And honestly, it's nice to kind of venture out and try something you're not as comfortable with, and trust me, you'll probably end up liking it. I think this is such a unique color, and it's actually very wearable if you use it in the right way. You know, you're using a light hand, taking your time blending, it'll look very nice on the skin. Alright, so the last blush I have to share with you guys is another pretty bright one. I don't end up using this one that much, but if you have like a deeper complexion than me, I think this would look beautiful. and that is the shade Bella Rosa. This is it right here. It's a very, very bright blush, as you can see, like a bright hot pink blush. Again, this one, you know, if you're using it with the right amount and stuff, it will look very nice. Super pigmented, as you can see right there, and the color is actually very nice. I like how it, you know, still has those warm tones in there, but it's a bright pink. Again, I like using this even in my crease for eyeshadow looks and stuff to blend stuff out, since these are very, very easy to blend. That's what I like about them. But if I use a very, very light hand on my skin, it does look nice. But I feel like if you have a deeper skin tone, this would look so, so gorgeous on you. Highly recommend that. A lot of blushes at the drugstore don't go this pigmented. They don't go this deep, which is really upsetting. They'll come out with like 2 shades, and it's like a peach and a slightly different colored peach, you know, so you don't get a lot of variation. And I like that Milani has really extended their line to suit so many different people and to really come out with very unique shades in their range, so I really enjoy that. And this color is definitely a very unique shade, and I actually really, really like the undertone of it, like the smoothness and everything like that. So I've kind of already talked about the formula, you know, when introducing each shade, but overall these are very easy to blend blushes. One of the best formulas I've actually come across. A lot of blushes, you know, you put them on, they start getting a little patchy, and you really have to work them into the skin. With these ones, I've never had issues with blending. They just go on very, very easily, blend out nicely. It's kind of like that one, you know, I just tap in, one swipe process, and you're done. So very, very easy to apply. Also, the packaging on these things is beautiful. You get this gold packaging. I feel like Milani packaging is always the best at the drugstore. And then inside, of course, you get the blush, but you also get a nice little mirror underneath and a little brush. I don't really end up using these, but it's still nice that they include it. But the mirror is nice because these are great for traveling. I love keeping these on display too, just with the packaging. I really like it. It's nice and sturdy. I've traveled with these and they haven't broken on me yet. I've dropped these many, many times, like I do with everything, it seems like, and they still haven't broken on me yet, so that's good. Overall, I love the formula. I can't really say much more. I just really wanted to talk to you guys about the shades. If you're curious to see like which ones you think you'd like, or which formulas you like, or which ones have glitter and which ones don't, because I know at the drugstore when everything's like sealed, it's kind of hard to tell. Honestly, if you're looking for the best drugstore blush, or like one of the best blushes in general, these are the way to go. They're really, really great. I can't talk about them anymore. I'm very excited for the new shades to come to Canada, and when they do, I'll probably do a video on them or something. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was helpful to any of you. Let me know down below in the comments what you want to see next on my channel. I love you guys all so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.